Hey guys, welcome back to the house. Listen, we got to go ahead and talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine. Kenya Moore hair care versus Sanya Richards Ross. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying that I've been rocking with Kenya Moore this season. She hasn't gotten on my nerves this season with the exception of Blue Ridge, where she was running around the house acting crazy, acting childish. I almost said something else. And then Sanya, listen, I know that there's this hate train going around. It's stopping at all the stops and it's picking up passengers and y'all are, drinking the Kool-Aid and getting on that damn train. And listen, Sanya is not my ideal housewife. I want my housewives to be wealthy and I want them to be fabulous and bring us fashions, and she don't do that. Okay. And yes, I do understand that Sanya is a flip-flopper. We called it here first on the House of Aaron when y'all were still being upset with Drew Sidora still on that hate train. We were calling out Sanya here, but listen, y'all, even though Sanya should have been a gymnast because she's a flip-flopper instead of a track star, that don't mean that she that bad. I don't think the girl should be fired. I mean, there's whole campaigns on Twitter saying that this woman should be fired and she's the worst housewife and she's this and she's that, she's the third, and she's definitely far from the best or the greatest. However, she's not that bad, okay? So now that I put that out there, okay, now that I've given you guys my unbiased, opinions here, I want to say that Kenya Moore hair care is dead ass wrong. Kenya, you are dead ass wrong when you hung up in that woman's face. I felt disrespected. I mean, you disrespected the woman because she was trying to tell you something of importance so that you didn't act like you didn't hear it. And you hung up in this woman's face. I'm appalled. Girl, what is wrong with you? So y'all know that, Sanya is hosting the Jamaica trip. This is her trip, right? And so she calls up Kenya and she lets Kenya know, sis, this is a couple's trip. Okay, Sanya said it once and the conversation moved along. And then by the end of the conversation, Sanya said it again, like, just to let you know, again, this is a couple's trip. And then you guys, Kenya Moore hair care got extremely upset at the situation and she hung up, okay? Because she felt like Sanya was trying to take digs at her for continuously mentioning that this is a couple's trip when that's what it is. Now, here's my thing. I don't blame Sanya, okay? I don't blame Sanya for reiterating the fact that this is a couple's trip because we all saw how Kenya Moore hair care got upset when she stepped onto that Sprinter to go to the airport in New York and she looked around and she saw husbands. Okay, she looked around and she saw baby daddies. She looked around and she saw menses. And she said, wait a minute, is this what I think? Candy, now why in the hell you ain't tell? Kenya, you were told that this was a couple's trip. You just weren't listening, okay? So Kenya got so upset. So I think Sanya saw that and she said, okay, I'm going to have to call her up personally and to reiterate this information because I saw that she got upset at Candy because Kenya felt as though it wasn't really properly conveyed to her that this was a couple's trip. So Sanya said, I'm going to call you up. I'm going to let you know not once, but I'm going to let you know twice. Hey, girl, so that you're not upset with me when you get on the Sprinter on the way to the airport. Okay, so that you're not upset with me when you get on the airplane and you see that we have husbands and you don't. Before you can even get upset, I just want to let you know what the true tea is. Because we know Kenya will take it and twist it and turn it and spin the narrative. All right. So with that being said, Kenya got upset and she was like, girl, I'm hanging up. And she hung up the phone mid-sentence. Sanya is stunned. Kenya's, what's her name? Sheree is stunned because she with Sanya. Marlo is stunned. Girl. I don't know if you need to bring your gay best friend, your girl best friend, your auntie, your nanny, whoever, your boyfriend, fiance, fuck buddy, whatever the case may be. Bring them. That's all Sanya was trying to say. She didn't have to take no digs at your ass. And you know what that was, in my personal opinion, and y'all gonna think I'm hating on this. In my personal opinion, I feel as though this is Kenya projecting. I think she's deflecting and projecting, and I feel like her not having a man and her being single is a soft spot for her. She has some sort of insecurity there. You got upset because you felt as though Candy did not tell you that it was a couple's trip. So now that we have another host for another trip reiterating the fact that it's a couple's trip, you're still upset. That's an insecurity for you, and you got to work that out, not with Sanya, but with your therapist. Listen, with that being said, and y'all, I'm not a therapist. I don't, have a license to psychoanalyze people, but that's just my honest opinion based on the show. All right. With that also being said, Sheree, she had a lot to say on Twitter. I thought this was really interesting. Let me pull it up. Sheree said, give Drew a tomato, because remember, Drew and Sheree were going back and forth. Drew was upset at the fact that, Sheree brought Fatum around multiple times and continues to get into Drew's ass, went through the girl's purse, and then Drew had to call up to New York to get the girl banned from the damn show. And I thought the whole thing where Sheree was like, boo, tomato, tomato, I thought that was lame. It's corny, Sheree. Listen, you don't look old, but you're showing your age with that damn quote. And then Sheree went on to say the bitch be stealing props from the movie set when they tell her she didn't get the role, which that, tweet doesn't really make a lot of sense, because if you did not get the role, why would you be on the set? I don't get that. Like, Miss Whitfield, what are you talking about? And then she said, and we look the same age, so what does that say? Because Drew said that the girl was, you must be losing your memory the older you get, because it was her birthday. So I think Drew was playing off the fact that it's her birthday, you're getting older, and you can't remember things. Anyways, who cares? Moving on, I think, Sheree, instead of you being worried about Drew and her props, you need to be worried about Martell using you as a prop to get publicity, to get you to join Love and Marriage, okay? Even though you have a non-compete. Yeah, stupid. Last but not least, I did want to bring up Anila and her husband on last night's episode of Married to Medicine, where they pulled up to Simone's Halloween party in that damn U-Haul with the movers outfits with the names embroidered. Is that how you say that? On the damn outfits. Now, y'all. It was entertaining. It was amusing. And I will definitely give Anila and her husband points for the dedication and the commitment to the costume. But was it just me, or does it kind of seem like Anila studied Nene? Anila, are you a Nene fan? Are you a fan of RHOA? I mean, did you see the episode where Nene dressed up as an exterminator because, Kim Zolciak and her daughter, the one that she wanted to pimp out for John Legend tickets, were downstairs in that damn bathroom in Nene's house and basically exposed the fact that Nene may have had roaches and water bugs? Yeah, the same bathroom that Shamari threw up in. God bless whoever bought that damn house. Did you study Nene? I mean, it just kind of made me feel like, wow, Nene's reach and her impact is definitely far and wide. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, I will say Anila's little stint, I think, had a little bit of a more extra layer of shade, seeming as though the costumes ensued in an argument between Toya's husband and Anila's husband. But yeah, it was definitely giving, hi, my name is Anila, and I've been watching RHOA since season 1, and I finally made it. Anyways, let me know how y'all feel about the entire situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.